Eighths of a mile to go for Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He picked up his first career win here back in May. And all he has to do now is negotiate 2 more corners, and he's going to do it again at Iowa Speedway.
He dominated last week, Marty. Didn't get the win, but it looks as though he's got a little redemption in mind here tonight.
Oh, look out as he has a tire situation. Here comes Edwards right into it. They cross the line, and guess who wins the race? Stenhouse.
Well, thanks to Carl Edwards. Gave him
what a real
crazy
finish. Sadler comes across the line 3rd, Wise 4th, Almirola 5th, and Reed Sorensen wins the $100 grand in the Dash for Cash. And Ricky wins for the 2nd time, courtesy of a shove from Carl Edwards. All right, take another look at this.
Okay, all of a sudden, I don't think that's the tire, that's an engine.
That's the engine, you're right.
Wow.
And I wonder if Carl got into the fluid and couldn't steer.
I would think so, because you'd think he could have missed it, but it's hard to say from up here.
You're right, though. It looked like a tire from there.
He did a good job of just keeping. He had smoke and oil, I guarantee you.
I think so.
Just couldn't miss him.
All right, let's just listen this time from Carl's perspective.
I look back toward turn 4. Here comes the 28 and the 42 side by side. Well, where's the 3 car?
I mean, we were cross our fingers, cross our legs. So I was doing this like, please.
Here comes Davey Allison to the bottom. Davey Allison on the inside of Kyle Petty. They touch here at the stripe. Allison wins. Davey Allison wins the Winston, but pays a huge price.
It was like watching a foot race, and everybody's running for the tape. And as soon as you hit the tape, you see runners fall down and relax because that's where they're at. And we just got together.
Come in for a splash of gas. Or a flat tire or something.
Now let's see, they're down to 4 or 5 car lengths.
And a slow car right around Earnhardt is right on his back bump.
Let's see what strategy he pulls. No! Labonte is sideways, but wins the race, crashes, and he wins anyway. How about that? Whoa! Labonte crossed the line sideways, took the checkered flag, hit the wall, and still comes out the winner of the Goodies 500 over Dale Earnhardt. How about that?
Well, only a fitting ending to the night.
That's exactly right. The rain to the end, and here is the final corner.
I think Earnhardt gave him just a little bit of a tap, then backed off and tried to let him get straightened out, but it was too far gone.
What a night. Look at this victory lane. Here's Dr. Punch.
Unbelievable. We told you at the top of the show that what was left of the remnants of a 3,400-pound stock car would come to victory lane. We didn't exactly mean that this was one. I mean, someone has knocked the cornflakes out of this Chevy as they get the window net down in here talking to Terry.
Great run for Clemens. Does he do it here? Takes a look. And diving down to the inside, Jeremy Clemens now contact with Matt Tiff. They both spin. How far back is Michael Annett? Michael Annett was running 3rd. Tift and Clemens come together, coming to the white flag.
I think Clemens is still going to have the lead.
He's got it righted. Jeremy Clemens comes to 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Between himself and his first victory in the Xfinity Series. Through the final corner, Jeremy Clemens has made it. Just a couple of lap cars in front, but the 32-year-old from Spartanburg, South Carolina, has found his way into the playoffs by winning at Road America.
Between the 2 lines, there's 1 to go. The white flag. The next flag will end it.
Ripping, pushing, gouging, shoving. Everybody's doing all they can with whatever lane they've committed to. You've got to stay in it right now.
A spot spot to the Final Four and a championship on the line. If Nemechek or a Rhodes or a Crafton could win, but Crafton is slipping back. Oh, Holmes gets into Rhodes a little bit, but Rhodes is able to save it. It's Nemechek and Gilliland out front. Todd Gilliland leads with Fogelman third, and they're wrecking behind them. Still Green coming to the end.
They're still Green, and Nemechek makes a move to the inside.
To the bottom. John Hunter Nemechek getting a push, trying to make it to the line. Fogelman is behind him. Fogelman wants to make a move. Can Tate Fogelman do it?
Oh.
He wrecks Nemechek, and it's Fogelman. Tate Fogelman wins.
Wow, and the truck is now destroyed. Oh. Who put the start-finish line down where they did here at Talladega? Because it just gives you so much extra time to thrash things.
Bill France Sr. did that.
Right here, he can overdrive his race car and he can get by with it.
Todd can get off that corner just a little bit better than McMurray can, but McMurray's going to be tough down here in 3 and 4 now.
That's where he's been tough all day, getting off into turn 3.
He's going to close the gap, but I think it's going to be too little too late. He's there, but he can't make the pass.
Try on the outside. Off the left side, just like yesterday. Here they come at the track.
Wow! And it's McMurray. No, it's not. It's Bodine.
Bodine. Jamie slides across to finish second.
Man, 2 days in a row. 2 fabulous finishes. Oh, my gosh.
Scott Riggs finishes third. Stacy Compton does finish fourth. And Jay Sauter in the 21 finishes fifth.
Man, how many finishes? Let's race here again tomorrow. What do you say?
How about that? Jamie McMurray drove into the Bodine Triangle, and they both spun off turn 4, and Todd gets his 15th career win.
Knew McMurray was going to be good here in 3 and 4, and he gets to run up on the outside. I think Todd was really expecting him to try to go under him. They both get loose, and when Todd starts to come back to the right, he gets into the back of McMurray and spins him out.
But you're right. We had not seen Jamie McMurray at the top of that racetrack in 3 and 4 all day long.
Here he comes. Got a run on him. I mean, it looks like right now he's got him passed.
There you see Scott Riggs in the yellow car comes across third.
But Darrell, it didn't look like a bump him and dump him. Todd was so far sideways. Didn't he have to come back to the right to try to save the car?
When you come off of turn 4 down there on the bottom like that, the car just gets loose. And McMurray's going by on the outside. He's the cushion between Todd and the wall.
8 wheels corner better than 4.
Going to get the push from the 51 is the 1. Oh, this is going to hurt the 22. Here comes the 48.
Sadler down below the line, slides back up in front of his teammate Justin Allgaier.
He got out there. He got out there. Staying with the 1. It's okay.
The 48 has got to stay close, tight to the 22 here to have a chance.
Bounce you out. You're clear. Stay in like that. Stay in like that. The 1 bounce you out. Now watch him.
How did Elliott Sadler get back on the road and not lose any ground? He's going to have a chance to win this race.
If he pulls high.
Joey Logano gets turned. Elliott Sadler drives through. They're crashing big time at the line. Brendan Poole, first career win at Talladega.
He does everything perfectly. He goes high, he fakes high. That's where Logano goes. He loses control of his car.
Yeah, you cannot blame that on Elliott Sadler. No doubt. He went to go high, the 22 blocks, so he changed it, and he says, all right, I'm going to go low. And it just pulled the air off the 22 right there. Every piece of evidence that they go off of loop data, they'll go off of video and everything. So they have a lot that's going to transpire here.
There's the caution. Here's Elliott Sadler. Watch for the caution light to come on. Elliott Sadler wins it at Talladega.
Unbelievable.
How about that?
The birthday boy, Mike.
Wow, that is so special.
You love it for him. You hate it for Brennan Poole.